All right, and we're live. Welcome everybody to Our Kitchen. This is VIU's weekly online cooking show. My name is Simon. I'll be your host. I'm joined today with a former exchange student from Trinidad and Tobago, also a recent grad of the University of West Indies. Some of you will recognize her. She's on some of the VIU marketing materials. It's Kimlyn Boyce.
I
Welcome.
am.
Turn the music down there. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm really happy that we could connect this way, even though we're really far apart. You've gone back home to Trinidad and Tobago, but your face lives on. Like, I don't know if you know what happened to those photo shoots you did with our marketing team, but you're actually on the front cover of the new student handbook we give to all international students. Yeah. That's right.
You have to send me a picture of that because I did not know.
Yeah, so I'll have to send you that. So yeah, Kimlyn is joined by her mother. Maybe you want to introduce your mom?
Yes, this is my mom, Sherlan. So she's actually going to be doing the cooking today and showing us how this is made.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And it's always good to see the family connected to the students at VIU. And it was really cool to have that connection with the University of West Indies, which continues. They are a partner of VIU. And I visited the Mona campus in Kingston, Jamaica 2 years ago. So it's a place I am very much interested in and have very good memories at. So let's get into the food. So what are you going to be making for us today?
Okay, so today we're making bacon shack, right? Not the big shack that, you know.
Yeah, you were telling me it's a smaller shark.
Yeah.
So you're not sure what the actual name is, but it's a type of shark.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, it's a shark. Just the people are like, what? Didn't hear us because in a lot of places, I mean, that would sound different, shark. But so tell us about this dish.
Okay, so it's what, fried flour basically, and then you just put the shark inside of it. You're frying the shark, and then you could add whatever you want on top of it, and it's like a sandwich, you know.
Okay, so it's kind of like you're making a patty, or I know in Indian cooking they call it a fritter. Anything that's kind of like mixed with the flour, like it could be veggie with flour. It's not like that?
No, it's
okay.
A bake.
It's a bake.
You're making a fry bake.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll cut it and you fry the shark and you put it in it. And then you put the condiments that you want in it. You put lettuce, tomatoes, thyme, cucumbers, and then you use the tamarind sauce, garlic sauce. It depends on your taste.
That sounds amazing. So it's something obviously I'm not familiar with. And as I was saying earlier, I love Trinidadian food, the food I've had a chance to try in Canada at restaurants and just following my own recipes. But I will say I haven't really heard of the shark, bacon shark. So I'm very excited to see this recipe in action.
Anytime you come here, that would be the first thing you do when you go to the beach, because that's where it's at.
Awesome. Okay, well, take us through the steps.
All right.
Oh, and I'm going to check, sometimes I forget to check the Facebook feed because since we're live, we will have some viewers tuned in. And we'll just see if there's a friend saying hi as you go. I'll just get that timed in.
You can see it?
Ready? You ready?
Ready to go, yep.
Okay, well, your hands have to be washed, dry. And I will show you the end before the beginning. This is when you put the flour, after you leave the flour. This is it raised here. You have to leave it to raise. So you see it?
I see it there, yeah.
Right, and when it raised like this, you will have to take out and make balls like this. I will show you how to do it, but I'm just showing you this here. You see this?
Yeah.
Right. This is what you'll be frying. You open
Okay.
it out and fry it. So this is how we need the flour here. This is the flour. This is how this is this is about 2 cups of flour here. 2 measuring cup of flour here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is sugar here. I'm giving you measurements. What you put like this.
Yeah.
Sugar. Salt. Just a pinch of salt. Because you don't want salty. The yeast. Half pack of the yeast. This is half pack here. This is the butter. Let me get
Okay.
go for a knife. That's not good. Right? So you're cutting it, not cutting much, because it's a small amount. So you're cutting it like this. You see the amount there?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I could tell that you're very experienced in making this because it's all in your head. I see. You know what it takes. You don't have to do precise measurements. You know it looks right.
Yeah. And this is the cooking. You have a butter.
Sorry, what was that last ingredient?
Cooking.
Okay. Is that like for baking? Is that let's see.
Yeah.
Fries, bread and pastry, margarine. Okay, yeah, I got you. Dough enhancer.
Yeah. And that is the ingredients.
Okay.
And then you're using water now to mix it.
Okay.
Right? So you're throwing water, you're not going to get it can't be too watery. So you have to get the dough, the flour get into a dough mix, a dough feeling. A soft, not too soft, but soft feeling. So you put water as you go along. Because you don't want too much water. You want it too soft.
So is this a dish that you would have at a particular time of year or at special events or
Anytime.
anytime? Okay.
Yeah, and all around.
Although Kimlyn said at the beach, that's like a common, you'd buy it from a vendor at the beach. I guess is that what you meant?
Yeah.
It actually have a lot of stores on the beach in Maracas Bay. Yeah. Everybody's selling bacon shack. So most likely when they go to the beach, that's where they eat them.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you see here, it's a little too soft here.
Yeah.
I did say you could see it. It's a little too soft. So here you're going to add a little more flour. A little more flour you will add to it. Right?
With baking, it's all about getting the right consistency.
Right. So this is why I put it at you could see in case it have a little too, you get it a little too soft, you just add some more flour to it. So that you don't want it stick. But then you don't want it too soft. So you have to have the right consistency in it here. Let's see.
Yeah, years ago I made roti, made my own roti bread. And I remember that was the trickiest part about the whole process was just getting the right texture.
Yeah.
Having it sort of that, yeah, the kind of fluffy, slightly crispy. It was tricky.
Yeah.
The filling was easy in comparison.
Yeah, that is the easy. This the pathway to get right. Because if you don't get it right, it will come out right.
Mhm.
Right. See, it's much better here now.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, yeah, we could see it. It looks good. It's got some bounce to it now, you know.
Yeah, this texture much. This is the texture here. And then when you finish with this, you leave it for the flour to raise. Right, you see it's smooth, and then leave it for the flour to raise.
Okay.
This is you leave any flour, you see it's smooth here, and then leave it to raise.
Okay, so you just leave it for a while.
You leave it for the while, and this is what you will get. From this, it will come to this.
Okay.
So you leave it to raise, and it will come to this.
Oh, I've got some interaction from the viewers. Kimlyn, you'll remember Letty. Letty's watching right now, and she says, "Hey, Mama." So I think she's saying, I guess she's saying hi to your mom too.
Yeah.
Unless she calls you Mama.
She knows my mom.
She knows your mom. Oh, that's great. Also, David, who's an alumni, and Ali, who's my coworker. So hi, thanks for tuning in live. This is pretty exciting. For people who are just tuning in, though, if you missed the beginning, so we're with Kimlyn Boyce, who's was an exchange student at VIU. She and her mother are from Trinidad and Tobago, and that's where they are right now at home. And they're making bacon shark.
Bacon shark.
Which is something that's new to me. And yes, you heard correctly, it is shark. As in the aggressive, it's not a fish, but you know, the aggressive sea creature. What are we going to call it properly? But it's a small one. It's not, and it's a shark that is legal to fish in Trinidad. It's not any protected species of shark.
Yeah.
I know in some countries that's, you can hear about these shark fin soups and stuff, and it's not supposed to be. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a different type of small shark. Just to clarify.
Yeah, just.
All right. The next step is.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm anticipating the next step.
The next step here is you get a frying pan, iron pots. I don't know what they will have there. We have iron pots here.
Yeah.
And you light in the stove and you let in the oil. I pour the oil in here and let in the oil hot. Because the oil have to be hot in order to do the frying.
Yes.
Right? Oil. So while the oil hot in here, we will go to the shark. You will mix flour.
Yeah, let's see the shark. This is
the shark.
I'm very curious. Okay, so you've got it marinated already.
Yes, this is the shark. You season them up with lime and bitters and seasoning, fresh seasoning, garlic and onion and all these things.
Yeah.
And you season them up.
Uh-huh. You got scallion.
Yeah, a little salt, and you season it to your taste. It's all in your taste.
So when you buy shark, do you get it at a market or at a grocery store?
You get it grocery stores. You get it at the fish market.
Okay, so it's very commonplace, and whenever they sell fish, they'll sell shark.
Yeah.
So let's see. I've got some more comments coming in. Ali is saying maybe it's more like a dogfish. I think that's like a small shark we have around Nanaimo on Vancouver Island. So who knows what the actual name is, right? Or I don't know, I should say. David is saying, wow, the shark looks really good. He likes the seasoning. So there you go. People are tuned in.
Nice.
And this, you season some flour to dip it before you fry the fish. You'll dip it in the flour. So you season, put a little dry seasoning, oregano, different spices, still to your taste. It has no pepper in it. Who like pepper, put a little pepper in it. It's to your fancy.
Okay.
We don't eat pepper, so we don't use pepper. And you season it, and this is how you do it. You take the fish, and you just, and this is it.
Okay.
Right? And you take the next one, you just dip it in the flour before you fry it. So that you're seeing that, right?
Yeah, just make sure it's totally covered there.
Yeah.
So it's a light batter, essentially, what you're making there.
You don't necessarily need a batter. You just the flour and you put the dry seasoning, and that is it.
That's
You
enough,
don't necessarily need a batter.
Okay.
But if you want to,
If you want to do the batter, it's a whole longer process.
Yeah.
So when you're finished now, you go to the pot, you go to the stove and put it in the iron pot with the oil that is already hot, and you leave it to fry.
and it's already smelling good.
Yeah, and we could hear it bubbling there. You know,
Yeah.
it's always like in the cooking show that when you hear the sizzle on a frying pan or the crackling of the oil, it's like, all right,
And
gets you in the mood, right? Makes you want to cook.
And this is the bake here.
Oh, message from Letty. Paulo said hi.
This is the bake here. From the dough, then you open it out. And the reason why you have to let it raise, let it sit for a while, is so that the flour will be able to open easy. And it's how easy it is opening. Because if you don't let it sit, then the flour just pull back, shrink back when you open it. They don't stay open. Like how they stay open. It just just use your fingers. Some people can't use their fingers, they will put it flat and get a rolling pin and roll it. But you're not rolling it too wide. You just have to know the see the width of it.
Yes. Again, it's all about getting that perfect consistency.
And then
you only know from experience.
You put it in the oil. They put it in the oil, and you use just put a little hot oil on it. If it raise, it will swell. If you hold it over it, you will see how it will raise. You can see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Right. You see it?
Puffed right up.
You put that side to and the fish you're frying, you turn it over.
It don't take long because the bake already finished.
And this is the bake here.
Oh, wow. That really puffs up.
Yes, it puffs up. So this is what it is here. See there, let's open it. And then you put it in. And just swirl from the oil. When you pour the oil on it, you see it swelling. You can see in the pot. You see now it's swelling?
Yeah.
Right. And then turn it. Yeah,
that's really something, you know, and that's just from putting the oil on both sides like that. When you it makes it puff up.
And the sharp finish, the bake finish, because it don't take that long.
It's just gonna happen here.
Now the pick off the stove again.
Oh, it's off.
And this is the sharp here.
So I imagine the shark is now a bit crispy, a little bit.
Yeah, a little, not too crispy. And these are some of the what we cut up: lettuce, cucumber, and tomatoes to put on it. Now, as I said, you could put pineapple, you could put a lot of different stuff. You could who like relish, you could put relish on it, you could put different, it's all to your taste. It's not confined to just these three things.
Right. So room for creativity or customizing to your taste.
Yeah, and even with the bake, you could use something else besides shark if you do it shark. You could use sausage, perhaps sausage and eggs. You could use whatever you choose to. You could do chicken.
Mm-hmm.
You could eat it with anything.
Yeah, any kind of fish would be nice too.
Yeah. Bacon, anything, because it is flour and it is a bake.
Yeah. So a bake, it's cool because for in Canada, people probably don't know. What do you mean by a bake? So it's just something we don't have. I mean, other than when you go to a Trinidadian restaurant or home, but it's a cool concept. It's not a sandwich. It's not a pie.
It's a bake.
It's not a roti. It's a bake,
No.
right?
And when you cut it,
it's a different thing.
and this is it when you cut it.
Okay.
You can see the inside.
Yeah.
So it's following the inside because it is.
Oh, it's really a thin shell.
It floats up.
Yeah.
So then you put the fish in it. And then you put these now in it. You put the lettuce. You put your cucumbers. And you put the tomatoes. And then we have a tamarind sauce.
So it's a homemade sauce.
And you point on it. And who want ketchup? If they want ketchup, they can put ketchup. And you close it. And here is your sandwich.
Which is bake and shark.
Yeah.
Bake and shark. Well, that's really looks good. I wish I could try it, but I can't right now. But we do have a tradition on the show that at the end of the show, the cook or the cooks taste it, and we can just imagine. And I actually line up music for this. This is sort of like the big moment, right? So to build up some, I don't know, drama, I've got some music, and it's before we heard traditional Trinidadian music, now I have something modern. Let's see if it works. If you're ready to give it a try, I don't know, Kimlyn?
Oh?
Are you gonna try it?
She will try it.
You're gonna try it. Okay.
Personally do not like tomatoes. So.
Oh my goodness. It looks so good though.
Yeah, no, it's good. But I don't like tomatoes. I'll get somebody else to try it. And have more people in the house. So she will cut it just now.
Okay, so here's the big moment. This is Culture Kitchen, brought to you by Cultural Connections, your VIU's online weekly cooking show with Kimlyn Boyce and her mother, Cheryl.
Yeah.
And she's made bake and shark. And here's the moment for the taste test. A little bit of music from Macho Montano.
Okay.
Oh, you got a professional tester. All right. Okay. Looks good. Very good.
Like,
What do you think?
and it's like, hey, I was next up.
Yeah, you're satisfied? You made a nice bacon shark today?
Yeah, that's kind of deep.
Well, I wish I could try it. And thanks so much for sharing. Oh,
As soon as I open back my borders, you guys will come and have some bacon shop.
as soon as you get back home, hey? Back home to Trinidad, that's the thing. Okay, when I go one day, I'll have to hit the beach and find the closest vendor for the bacon shark.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'll just get to the comments here from the viewers. See if there's any more interaction. But I really like this, that we're able to connect internationally and do the show live like this. And, you know, we're learning in this COVID era that we can do a lot online. Of course, I prefer in-person things, but it just shows that we can still be connected with our alumni who are, you know, back home all over the world. So it's very cool. Okay. Okay, so you have another friend who's watching. Taffy is watching. Remember Taffy? How could you forget? Yeah, and then Ava, she's a newer student. I'm not sure if you were still around when she came. But anyway, a few friends tuned in, and many more will tune in after the fact. Thank you so much to you and your family for sharing the bake and shark. Really interesting and different for us, I think. And yeah, I really appreciate it. Any words you want to share with your VIU friends before you go?
I miss you guys.
Yeah. Are you coming back one day?
I would like to. That's the plan, actually. I don't know when. Probably when things get a little bit better in the world. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come and visit.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for doing this edition of Culture Kitchen. I really appreciate it, and great to reconnect. And thank you so much, Mama, for your expertise. It looks like you're a pro. And I know that Kimlyn missed your cooking when she was here in Canada.
I did. Yeah.
I did note that. So thanks so much. And everybody, this has been Culture Kitchen. We're on live every Tuesday, 5 p.m. VIU Cultural Connections Facebook page. My name is Simon, Kimlyn, and Cheryl from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, and we'll end with the song just as we close. Oop. This is complicated, running multiple devices.
Yeah, what song it ended with?
It looks like There we go. Minnesota. All right, see you. Thanks so much. Culture Kitchen, signing off.